Good to see you again. In this episode, we will discuss about 11 scientific signs of love and how it feels to be in love. Before we proceed, kind reminder for our beloved viewers, don't forget to like, share and subscribe this channel. Let's get started. Being in love is one of the most wonderful imaginable feelings. While some people just find their mate and know they are destined to spend their life together, others are unsure whether they are in love or simply infatuated. However, don't worry, the body has some very cunning ways of alerting an individual to the possibility of love by indicating whether the feelings they have for someone are more than fleeting. Here are 11 scientific signs of love. Number 1. You can't take your gaze away from him or her. If your lover frequently catches you staring at them for no reason, you are almost certainly head over heels in love. Eye contact implies that you are fixated on something, and if your eyes connect and lock on your partner's, you may be in love. Additionally, studies show that couples who lock eyes report a greater romantic connection than those who do not. Number 2. You have the sensation of being high. You are completely out of your mind. According to a study conducted at the Kinsey Institute, the brain of someone falling in love resembles the brain of someone who has taken cocaine. That sensation is caused by dopamine, which is released in both circumstances. Sign number 3. Always keep them in mind, no matter what you do, your thoughts will always return to them. This is because the brain produces phenylethylamine, commonly referred to as the love drug. The hormone is responsible for your partner's feelings of infatuation. Interestingly, phenylethylamine is also contained in chocolate, which may explain why it is so popular. Sign number 4. Your well-being becomes more critical. Although this is an idea immortalized in several sad love songs, when someone's happiness becomes truly vital to you, you've fallen for them. According to a study, this is a sign of a healthy relationship since it demonstrates your willingness to go above and beyond to make your partner's life more enjoyable. According to study, so-called compassionate love is one of the most important indicators of a healthy relationship. This indicates that you're prepared to go above and beyond to make your partner's life easier and more enjoyable. Sign number 5. You are extremely stressed. Being in love frequently causes the stress hormone cortisol to be released, which might cause you to feel the heat. Sign number 6. You are less sensitive to pain. Suddenly, even falling on the streets does not cause any pain. It is an indication that you are in love. A Stanford University School of Medicine study discovered that having people stare at a photo of someone they care about can lessen moderate pain by up to 40% and severe pain by up to 15%. Sign number 7. If you are always attempting new activities that your partner enjoys, you may have been bitten by the love bug. According to a study, persons who profess to be in love frequently have disparate interests and personality traits following their interactions. Sign number 8. Your heart rate synchronizes with theirs. According to a study, persons who are in love typically have a synchronized heart rhythm. According to a study conducted at the University of California, Davis, when couples fall in love, their hearts begin to beat at the same tempo. Sign number 9. Gross things do not frighten you. Sexual excitement can overcome feelings of disgust, according to a study conducted at the University of Groningen in the Netherlands. Sign number 10. Sweat is a continuous companion. A study discovered that falling in love might trigger nausea and bodily symptoms comparable to those associated with anxiety or tension, such as sweat. Although it will pass as your comfort level increases, it may be prudent to carry an extra hanky just in case. Sign number 11. Small peculiarities, rather than physical characteristics, can actually make a person fall deeper in love with someone, according to a study, because people have unique tastes. So, how it feels to be in love. In general, being in love refers to the overwhelming emotions that take control at the beginning of a relationship. These include the following: infatuation, happiness, excitement and anxiousness, and sexual attraction and lust. Here are some examples of how these emotions could manifest. Number 1. You feel energized and exhilarated in their presence. Although it may not appear so, falling in love is a rather scientific process. Falling in love requires a high level of hormones, which can amplify your emotions and cause them to swing drastically. When you're with someone you care about, dopamine and norepinephrine levels rise, resulting in emotions of pleasure, giddiness, nervous, excitement, and bliss. Serotonin deficiency can exacerbate feelings of attraction. Sex hormones such as testosterone and estrogen also contribute to the experience by increasing libido and eliciting feelings of lust. Other important chemicals, including as oxytocin and vasopressin, contribute to the cementing of your attraction by fostering trust, empathy, and other characteristics associated with long-term attachment. Number 2. You're eager to see them again, even if they've recently gone. Even after spending the entire day with your lover, you feel alone after they depart. You're curious as to what they're doing and if they're thinking of you. Perhaps you already have plans to meet the next day, but you're wondering how you're going to survive till you see them again. This is a regular occurrence when one is in love. And while it is undoubtedly beneficial to spend time apart from one another, this does not mean you love it. If you can't stop thinking about them even when you're apart, you're probably experiencing the agony of love. Number 3. Everything is novel and interesting. Being in love might alter your perspective. Even simple tasks such as going to the grocery shop can be made more fun. You may also have a new perspective on other topics. Many people in love are more receptive to trying new things or previously disliked activities simply because their partner enjoys them. Number 4. You're always willing to make time for them. Typically, being in love with someone entails a desire to spend as much time as possible with them. Even if you're pressed for time, you're likely to find yourself rearranging your schedule in order to meet your spouse. This could also include a desire to learn more about them through exploration of their interests. When feelings are mutual, they'll likely feel the same way about you and want to spend just as much time learning about your hobbies. This is all rather standard. However, it is not uncommon for people in love to temporarily forget about their pals. Attempt to remember to spend time with your friends as well, rather than allowing love to entirely consume you. Number 5. You're not opposed to making sacrifices for them. In the initial flush of falling in love, you may feel entirely devoted to your spouse, willing to do anything and everything to assist them in overcoming adversity or simply making their lives a little simpler. Empathy and your increasing attachment to them may inspire your want to be there for them and assist them in every way imaginable. However, the hormones associated with love might occasionally influence how you make judgments. If you feel compelled to do anything that might fundamentally alter or transform your life, pause and consider your options. After some thinking, you may decide to quit your work and travel to another country with your spouse. However, ensure that you truly want to do it for yourself as well. Number 6. You idealize them. Being in love makes it simple to romanticize your partner's greatest qualities such as excellent listening, talents, musical ability, warm smile, and overlook his or her less desirable characteristics. When in love, it's natural to focus on someone's best qualities. However, it's critical to keep an eye out for red flags or relationship incompatibility. Consider what your pals have to say if they bring something up. They are not in love with your partner, and hence have a more objective perspective and may pick up on things you overlook. As final words, how amazing it is to fall in love. How happy you are if you are in love with someone. That's why understanding scientific signs of love will make you more aware of your psychological and physical conditions. Are you in love with someone now? How do you feel about it? Write your comment below, click the like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching and see you in the next episode.